The play clock's running down. Now Bortles throwing on second down. Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Terrence Newman with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that.
Touchdown, Vikings! Adrian Peterson, 33 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. A first down carry now for Yeldon. Muscles him off. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, able to shed some tacklers, but it's all for naught.
Yeah, that doesn't even seem fair, does it? Because this guy was breaking tackles, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what he did. A really good effort by him, but give credit to the defense of giving up no gain.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Bortles to throw on second down. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there. Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But he's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Hearns a man in motion right. On third and long, it's Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And it'll be fourth down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And now out comes Minnesota. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Let's go.
They toss it left side to Peterson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They toss it left side to Peterson. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for third down. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Now 3rd down and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
All of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll make it 2nd and 10. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Now Bortles will give to Yeldon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run. And while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. So they're going to go for 2.
Let's go. Quiet Eddie. Quiet Eddie. 51 to Mike.
Bridgewater will try and throw. That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards. Been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Jags are going to have a 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
He goes underneath for Yeldon, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Bortles. Caught out left side by Robinson. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they run with a backup. It's Chris Ivory. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Yeldon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Bortles will try again on second down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They come up in an offset eye. Toss play to Robinson. Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Bortles throwing on second down. It's caught right side. It's Hearns. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. In motion, Julius Thomas. Bortles going to try and throw on third down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. He was looking for Chris Ivory that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now Peterson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Let's go.
Bridgewater again. This is Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him 18 on that one. And it's good enough for a Jacksonville first. And a really good gain there on the post route. Partner, how do you know to go to that pass?
When you're running the ball effectively and the safety likes to dive up there to try and help tackle, that's when you want to hit him over the top of the post in the area he vacates.
On first down, Bortles. He finds Robinson. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. Good throw, good catch, and the post route successful for the offense.
Really difficult on the defender. He got moved out of the middle of the field and tried to scramble to recover, but it was too late to stop the completion.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail! Here we go! Z! Green, 9.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And a dump off here to Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And he finds Julius Thomas. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go back to the ground now with Yeldon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job, way to knock it down.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Well, here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Robinson from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars get a score closer. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They start the drive with Peterson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A lot of times, as AP goes, so goes the team. He's done well. The team's done well.
And usually when he does that well, other people do in addition, because now you can open up other things in your offense. But the bottom line is he is option number one, and that's usually their best option. Just absolutely can brutalize a defense.
Peterson alone in the backfield. They go play action here on first down. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. A good pickup there on 20 yards.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Let's go. Blue 58.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And the offense lining up first and 10. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
82's moving. 82's moving.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. Peterson alone in the backfield. He's going to get the football. And he's brought down. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Vikings.
And the tackle's made there by one of the secondary members. And I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field, they're urging for a little bit more support from the guys up front. I actually remember one game where I hopped over a defensive lineman to make a tackle downfield. And realized he was 10 yards downfield. That's not good. That's being driven off the line of scrimmage, and you can't have that if you're going to win a game on defense.
Let's go.
Now a give to Peterson running right. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. On second down, Peterson. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on third down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at fourth down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Running for it, here's Peterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Adrian Peterson as good as they come, but here he can't get the first. And it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game. Bortles now on first down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll give the Jags a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they've got to move on. I mean, you have another opponent next week. You dwell on this one, it hurts you the following week.
That's where the 24-hour rule comes into play, win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the win for 24 or reflect on the loss for 24, then put it aside and move forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.